Guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have this new event that just dropped. What is this? This is the Dragon Ball opening medley is what this is called. So this is going to be a bit of a weird, I mean, this is a tough event to record for YouTube, right? Because all of these stages are based off of the Dragon Ball openings, which very obviously are copyrighted, so I can't play it, right? Like, it's like we're, like, because the way some of these Japanese companies work, too, it's not even just that, oh, like, they would take the revenue. Like, I could drop this video, and it's like they would take all the revenue for it. Like, it wouldn't be a big deal. But these companies typically block the videos with the songs in it. So, like, that's not even going to work, right? Like, I believe explicitly, I think it's this one. It's Limit Breaker X Survivor. They are very hard on, I think, because it's new. Stage 8 is Limit Break X Survivor, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, okay. So, I mean, that's going to be tough. So there's a lot of stuff for us to grind in here. There's a bunch of missions. There's a burst mode attached to this. I believe if we do all the stages, we get the wallpaper. I think we'll just sort of run through the stages first, just sort of look at this, and then I might cover the burst mode portion afterwards. So let's take a look. So here's the actual event itself, right? So we got Dragon Ball. Here's Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z. Here's GT. We have the Kais, and then of course we have Dragon Ball Super down here at the end. Okay. Now there's missions for just beat the stages, basically. Yeah, just beat them. And the wallpaper, clear all the stages. That's all you have to do. And this gives us the everyone's wishes. I wonder, real quick, just super fast, we could just take a quick glance. Did they update the Everyone's Wishes shop in here? Remember, that's like just a treasure item that we're able to collect. And then there's a shop. No, it's not updated at the moment. Okay, there's been a ton of really good equips, and they've also had rainbow tickets, you know, ones that you'll be able to use for both the Part 1 8th Anniversary LRs and the Part 2 8th Anniversary LRs. Part 2 of the 8th Anniversary LRs look incredible, by the way, performance-wise. And there's a lot of people who are just, like, they wanted Kid Buu and Omega. Their sights were set on that, and no matter what, it doesn't matter what they would have dropped, people would be crying anyway, whatever. Performance is good, regardless how you feel about the characters. That's good. I probably... Well, do I care more about performance over the character? Probably no. Like, nothing could top, I think, for me, if they dropped, like... If the Part 2 LRs were like Vegito Blue and Gogeta Blue. I feel like that would trump, like, it doesn't matter how good they are. It's Vegito and Gogeta, right? So, fair enough, fair enough. All right, anyway, okay, I just wanted to check the Everyone's shop, Everyone's Wishes shop. So there's that. And then we also have this. So you do the missions, you get the Everyone's energy or wishes, you get the wallpaper as well. And then there's also a burst mode. So I believe when you do these stages, it's playing the themes in the stages, right? And then we can do burst mode, and then we can purchase them, right? Yeah, we can get the burst coin, and then we'll actually be able to buy them. I guess let's... Wait, real quick. You can get them for the collection room. 790 can get from this event. Yeah, look, you can listen for a limited time. This is another sort of, like, copyright issue thing. It's like, it's obviously a money issue. I assume it's very expensive for Dokkan to license all these songs. I know that would be met with by, you know, people, oh my god, it's a bajillion-dollar corporation, money's not an issue. Sorry, it is. Alright? Like, it's like, it's Akatsuki doesn't have all the money of Bandai, right? Like, it's not how it works. Copyright stuff is very tough. Now, these go until... the 17th of March? So this goes until Saiyan Day. Okay. And then there will be a special song commemorating the 8th anniversary, I believe, afterwards. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Real quick, before we jump into the stages, let's head up here and look. So can we actually purchase... the tracks right now. So we can go down here, right? So let's see if the openings are here. Okay, so interesting how it's still sort of structured like this, the various different burst modes. Are we still able to? Yeah, because okay, so I have 9,800. These are... Oh, I think we have to actually do the event first, it looks like. And then we can actually, I guess, purchase these. We'll see how much they cost. I don't think I've bought anything yet. Yeah, I haven't bought any of the tracks. The only one I've ever kept is this one. Oh, there's a new one in here as well. Okay. That is 1,000. That's 1,000. Okay. Yeah, I've never actually purchased any of the OSTs with my burst coins. All right, well, let's just quickly do the stages. And then we'll probably come back for a separate video for the burst mode. We'll see how fun the burst mode is or what. The last burst mode, that Bojack Dokkan event burst mode, was actually very fun. And we can take a look. We have the burst mode stuff here. So, God Key and Super Saiyan. And then I don't know if there's again. I believe we got to like do the stages first anyway, and then we can worry about the burst mode stuff. Burst mode can be really rather fun though. So all right, let's just jump in here. Again, you know, it's unfortunate that we're not able to actually play, you know, the openings and stuff like that, but you know, it is what it is. All right, so let's just jump in. So stage 1, this is Dragon Ball's opening. Now, by the way, so a lot of these openings now have like LRs based off of them, which I think is a really good idea. I do. Maybe a lot of you guys don't like it as anniversary, although that Kid Gohan to me, I mean, it didn't need to be Kid Gohan as the main. Well, I guess it kind of, I don't know, it kind of does, doesn't it? Like, Kid Gohan is sort of like the main character in that opening. I don't know. I guess I just don't agree with oh my god, it's the worst pick ever. I don't think so. Like, we're not going to look Broly, Chila, and Lemo in the face and say that these are the worst anniversary picks ever. We're like 17 in Golden Frieza. Like, stop. People were not complaining about 17 in Golden Frieza, man. No, they were not. Wow, okay, so that's really all these stages are. So, looks like they're just completely free. You just jump in, you destroy it. So, it's like burst mode is where there's actually going to be stuff here. It would have been cool if these were, like, actual fights. But, again, I know that these stages are going to feel a lot better when you actually have the OSTs playing and stuff like that, right? Like, that's going to make these stages feel a lot better. Now, that first opening, the Dragon Ball opening, we certainly could get an LR based around that. That could be... I mean, Kid Goku is in that opening every second, so it's probably just going to be a Kid Goku card, which would suck, because that would kind of, like... He would go head-to-head with Path to Power Kid Goku, which I think would be kind of unfortunate. But, like, I guess Path to Power Kid Goku's not... No, he is in Dragon Ball Saga. Yeah, so that would just suck completely then. But regardless, that is something that I think they should do, right? Drop some LR at some point based off of the first Dragon Ball opening. Giving us more Dragon Ball era cards, I think, is a really, really good idea. Now, here we go. Chala. This, of course, is the Dragon Ball Z first intro. The LR Gohan who drops... he drops later tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. You know, that whole LR, I think the, you know, animation stuff like that looked pretty good. Now, the next stage, We Gotta Power, that was the free-to-play LR from last year, right? I would definitely say, like, if you wanted to say they could have cut LR Babidi out of the celebration, and then, you know, like, slide, like, this Gohan or the Kai Goku into that free-to-play slot, I wouldn't really be opposed to that, I suppose. That I think would certainly be fine. Because it's like, I have no attachment to that LR Babidi whatsoever. So this is We Gotta Power. So remember, that again, this was the free-to-play, yeah, which is right there, the Gohan, Goten, and Trunks from last year. I mean, funny enough, though, you look at how much that the Kai Goku LR and the Kid Gohan LR, like, they're taking from so many different elements of the opening. This is kind of a bummer because these guys really aren't. Like, you know, I feel like they could take a lot more from that opening. Maybe even just for, like, different characters or something like that, right? But there's a lot of different animations and stuff like that that I feel like are kind of just, like, left on the table from We Gotta Power. But it does seem like this is something that Dokkan is doing, right? Is they're taking, like, all of these openings and I guess we could sort of call them what-if characters, right? Like, I feel like an actual what-if character Dokkan did was the LR Gohan and Goku from the Cell Saga, right? That we got for Golden Week. That was like an actual what-if character. Oh, these stages do have... well, it's very small link level, right? But, like, we could... I guess I might as well... I'm running this team. Maybe let me try my link level team real quick. Why don't I actually try this? What if we get link levels while we're doing these stages for the first time? That could be pretty fire. So this stage right here, this is Dan, right? Which, of course, is the whatchamacallit, the Dragon Ball GT opening right here. This was a great LR that they dropped during the 4th anniversary. But, I mean, things were a little bit different back then, because this was the first anniversary that had Part 2 LRs. Even, like, because what was the worldwide download celebration before that? Was the Dokkan Fest was the Transforming Goku and Frieza, and then we had the Part 2 LR, which was the LR Goku and Frieza. For that 2018 worldwide download celebration. So we had never had a celebration of 4 LRs, right? And at the time, like, how many Dokkan Fest LRs were there? There was the LR, the 3rd anniversary LRs, right? They were the first Dokkan Fest LRs. Oh, there's a stage 2 here. So with Super Saiyan 4 Goku here, I would think that this... We'll see how the burst mode works. Again, there's, you know, we're sort of experimenting with this stuff right away. Okay, yeah, so the LR Goku, like the 3rd year fusions, they were the first Dokkan Fest LRs. And there wasn't another set of Dokkan Fest LRs until this LR Super Saiyan 4s, huh? Yeah, I believe so. Oh, we actually, wow, we did get a link level. Okay, we got a level 8 link right there. I'll take that. Hold up. The new best link level stages just dropped? No, I don't think so. Let me compare. Okay, so the link level rate is 0.75. Let me just look at that compared to, like I've been running stage 34 recently, which is 1.0625, which is way better, yeah. Okay. So there's the Dragon Ball GT intro. Regardless, though, it was an incredible time when they dropped the 4th anniversary LRs. Everyone loved that, right? It was super good, super good. Okay, so now this is the Dragon Ball Kai opening. So this, of course, is another one of the LRs that is going to be dropping tomorrow night. I think that this Goku right here, this guy to me seems like he's going to be in range of like Vegeta and Trunks, Carnival Goku, AGL, LR Gohan. I feel like he's probably going to be about that level of character, so he should be really powerful, this LR Goku. Maybe he could be a bit better? I don't know. We'll see. One thing that's certainly becoming a problem, and I was really thinking about this, and thinking about how valuable Spirit Bomb Absorbed Goku might be, is the fact that, dude, so many of these characters these days need to build up in some fashion. I think it's helpful when we get characters that don't need to build up, and they're just kind of what they are right away. I feel like that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? So, like, that will be interesting to sort of see, right? Like, they drop all these characters, you know, they got to get hit a bunch of times, or they super attack and they stack, or, like, you know, have to dodge a bunch to get abilities, all these different type of things. Then having some characters who just kind of do what they do without building up in ways, I think can be very helpful for teams as well. So there's the Dragon Ball Kai opening stage. And look, we're just getting all of these missions. So what is this? Is this a second Dragon Ball Kai stage right here? This one? Yeah, this is the Buu Saga one. Okay, cool. So is this fight gonna be against the 8th anniversary LRs right here? Let's see. Who is the enemy we're going up against? No, it's physical Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Okay. Sure. I'm having fun kind of seeing the event. Again, you know, like I said a million times, this, I think, will work a lot better when you're playing it yourself and you're just kind of like, you know, doing these events, and it's like, oh, you know, how much fun, and we're hearing all these good, you know, Dragon Ball openings that are so good, right? Like, it's not really, that's something I could really put out a YouTube video, unfortunately, right? It's tough. It is what it is. All right, so there's the Dragon Ball Kai openings, right? So now we move on to the Dragon Ball Super openings. Now, the next two, I think they could do very interesting LRs from these two openings, and I do hope they would. For the first one, I saw the data download video. This first map, this is like Resurrection F era. Remember that this opening goes all the way until what, the end of the Goku Black arc, and there's various different things that they kind of, you know, change and put in it. Kind of like the first Dragon Ball Kai one too, right? Changes based upon the arc. But I think that there's a lot of different ways they can make something like this a decent little LR. And then, of course, don't even get me on Limit Breaker X Survivor. I probably would... That might be my favorite opening of all of them, actually. Limit Break X Survivor? I think so. Alright, so interesting that they choose this Goku right here. Okay. Yeah, this Goku, of course. This is the... What was it? It was the 30th anniversary, I believe, is what this guy... For the 30th anniversary of the anime, you know, existing. This was... It was 2015, right? Or 2016? It was in that range. It might have been 2016. But they had this little campaign, and they had all the characters from the various openings were able to be gotten, right? There's the Int Goku. There's the Kid Goku. There's the GT Kid Goku. And then there's this blue Goku right here. Those were all of the different sort of like opening characters that were, you know, sort of like available at that time for that like 30th anime anniversary like event that Dokkan had. There's a couple of like really old time events that they had that they've never returned or like referenced or anything like that. I remember they used to have an event. It was up during the 2nd anniversary, and I believe it was the first... Now, it was before... There was one during the 2nd anniversary, but there was one even before then, right? Which went over... it was like every fight in the series, and that was the first appearance of Goku Black and Dokkan. But, again, it would have been prior to the 2nd anniversary. There was one... I think it was during the celebration when Vegeta was out. Wait, so it's stage 8. Stage 8 is the burst mode stage. Okay, I see. So stage 8 is the one that we do for actual burst mode. Okay. So yeah. We go through the event like this, we clear it, and then after we clear it, then we're able to do this one. This is the stage we're doing for burst mode. All right, so let's keep this in mind, that this is the one that we're going to be jumping into with burst mode. So let's sort of like take a look at what typing this Goku is and stuff like that. There is some key spots on the map as well, by the way. Those are really good for burst mode, right? Like those were super strong in that Bojack burst mode to get you extra ki. Because remember, one of the big things you can get is reducing 5 Ki Vault allies gives you, 40 points. Alright, so this is going to be what? 2 stages? Is this going to go from base Goku into UI Goku? Because we saw that in the data download video too, right? The int UI sign Goku. Although it was the shirtless version, which is not canon, guys. Come on. Oh, we need the canon version, obviously. Right? Of course, man, of course. All right, so let's get this fool out of here. Let's do this last stage. Again, we'll come back and we'll play around in burst mode. I wonder, should I guess I should do my first runs on camera. That's always probably a better way to go about it. Yeah, so, okay, what are the typings they want you to use for burst mode? STR, Int, and Tech are the 3 to use? No, it's STR, Int, and AGL, I think is what it is. Those are the 3 typings we're going to be using. So... Okay, interesting. Oh, there's 3... Oh, this is... Okay, I actually think this might be a fun burst mode then. If there's 3, like, stages like this, this could be pretty fun. Because this is going to be one of those things where these fights could be long and could build up quite a bit, actually. Like, if we hit a lot of these, like, nodes and give this UI Goku, like, kind of, like, full power, like the full HP and full defense, stuff like that, this could be a fight that would go on for quite a while. Okay, we'll see. There are also, missions for the burst mode. I didn't look at that. Missions for the burst mode. Let me actually pull that up. That's another relevant thing I should get in this video. Oh, watch we die right here. I'm just using my link level team. We're just gonna die. That'd be hilarious. No! Yeah, we did live, but oh, that would have been too funny. Oh, oops! I guess I didn't come in ready to go. All right, burst mode. Can I see this? Damn it! I can't remember how to get to the missions on the site with burst mode. All right, whatever. We'll come back anyway. All right, so there's that. So now, after doing Stage 8, we could actually do the Burst Mode. Which, again, I think Burst Mode is actually... The first one, that, like, Saiyan Saga story event one, it wasn't really, like, super good, I would say. But the Bojack one, I actually liked quite a bit. This is up for a week, too. This lasts until the 21st. This Burst Mode right here. Okay. So there we go. So we got all of these stages done, right? So now after this, we could do the burst mode. And I believe we should have gotten all of the missions done for this right here. Let's go ahead and see. Well, okay, hold on. We click this. And then here's all of the normal missions right there, including the wallpaper. Like, all we have to do is beat those to get the wallpaper. 2 stones. We got the wallpaper. We got the everyone's wishes. And then here's the actual missions that we have to do from burst mode itself. So, okay. Oh, it's only... Wait, is it 600 points is all we have to get? 600? That doesn't seem very high. I feel like this one might not be too tough. It looks like just 600 points is all we need. Yeah, I don't think 600 will really be that bad. So, okay. Let's just check out the wallpaper, and then we will finish up. So... Let me know what you guys think of the Dragon Ball openings medley event and all this stuff. Here is the sort of like the Z Fighters kind of like wallpaper. Okay. You know, okay, this might be a minor nitpick. Couldn't it be centered a little better? Am I nitpicking with that? I feel like they could center this a bit better here. Aren't they a little too far to the left? Listen, man. I feel like they're a little too far to the left. I mean, I don't typically use the wallpapers anyway. And they could do a second Cha-La LR based off of the kind of like the Android Saga Z Fighters right here, right? We get the 9th anniversary part 2, guys. Woo! Cha-La LR Goku. Yes, part 2. Who's excited, man? Thank you guys for watching. We'll come back with burst mode in a little bit. And I'll catch you guys next time. Cha-La Part 2 LR! 2nd year in a row. Let's go!